Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. Today's video is going to be a quick video discussing my journey with Mary Kay. So I'm sharing this video because when I was making the decision to become a consultant 3 years ago, I went out to social media, YouTube, websites to learn as much as I could. The good, the bad, the ugly, the pros, the cons, the policies, and things like that. So I'm sharing my experience with you guys today in hopes that it'll help you. But first things first, if you're new to my channel, make sure that you hit subscribe. You stumbled across my video for a reason, and I would love to welcome you to my YouTube family. My name is Coach D, and I love navigating life strategically. A part of that includes planning and making the best decisions with the information that I have on hand. My hope is to help you balance, grow, and succeed. So please join my YouTube family. All right, so let's get into today's video. I know that there's a lot of controversy around MLMs and network marketing and the whole likes, right? So the purpose of this video is not to recruit you. It's not to sell you any products. It's not to sway your decision. I just want to share some information. And today's topic is around being a personal use consultant. And I share this from my experience. Because at one point, about 2 years ago, I was looking to make some extra income with Mary Kay. I share other videos about how much I made, was it profitable, on my page as well, so you can take a moment and go and watch those after this video as well. My last video was the best and worst products of Mary Kay, which again was just my opinion of some products. All right, so today I want to talk about being a personal use consultant. For me, that's where I find myself because I don't actively go out and sell products. I don't recruit anyone. I can't because technically I'm in an active status and you have to be, I believe you have to be active in order to recruit, or you have to activate yourself by placing a minimum order so that you can become active so that you can then recruit. I think that's how it works. I've not done it, so I may not be 100% sure, but if you're not active, I don't believe you have the access to the site to go out and recruit. So anyway, what happened for me is that a while ago, I want to say maybe November of last year, I placed an order. So it's been a while. And as long as I place an order that's $225, which is the wholesale price for the rules right now, I believe it's $225. I'll get the 50% discount. So if I wanted to go out and make a purchase of a product as a consultant, I wouldn't get the 50% discount because I am in inactive status. Hope that makes sense. So in order for me to reactivate, I have to meet the minimum requirements in order to get the 50% discount. Once I do that, or if I do that, then I will be considered an active consultant for 3 months. After the 3 months, if I don't make a purchase, I'll go back into inactive status, and I will remain there until I make a minimum qualifying order. After 6 months of not ordering, and I've not placed the activating order status, I have a notebook with some notes here, so I'm looking down. Then during the 12th month, you're terminated, right? So you get a window. It goes through phases, and there are lots of charts out on the websites. If you just Google T status, Mary Kay inactive status, you'll get a chart. There are lots of them out there that'll show you how you go from active status to inactive, the phases of inactive status, the phases of terminated status before you are completely terminated from the company. And I believe that's after being inactive, then you go into T status for 12 months. And within that 12-month window, if you don't place a qualifying order, you will no longer be a Mary Kay consultant, and you will lose all access, all rights and privileges, and you will have to sign a whole new consulting agreement in order to become a Mary Kay consultant again. Now, I have not gotten there because typically I'll find myself at least once a year wanting to purchase some of my favorite products. And there are a handful of them that'll get me to the minimum $225 wholesale order, and I'll just use those products until I decided I want to reorder anything. I also use that as an opportunity to reach out to my friends and family to see if they have any of their favorites that they want to order. There are a few people in my circle who I will order from, and it just works for me to where I know the types of orders that I'm going to get once a year that I'll have on hand for them. And it gets me right at the minimum qualifying order. So I try not to go over because I've learned my lesson about having products on hand. There's some products that I had on hand that I gifted, I gave them away. I was a blessing to other people because I ordered them at one point thinking that I would use them or thinking that I would eventually sell them maybe, and it didn't work out that way. So instead of having products on hand that will expire eventually, I was a blessing to someone else to give them away. So I've learned that, you know, if I want the brush cleaner and the cleanser and, you know, my favorite lip glosses, I want to get them at 50% the wholesale price, then I will just order maybe once a year. There are a few things, like I said before, that I order that'll get me there. So I just wanted to share that piece of advice, that situation that I'm in, share my opinion on it, and maybe it'll help you. I know that some people, when they sign up for Mary Kay, they may do it to help someone get to their goal because they're trying to become a director, a red jacket, or something like that. And they find themselves, you know, feeling pressured to make these large purchases. But I don't advise that. Order what you're going to feel comfortable with ordering if that's your situation. If you think that you're going to go out and have parties and sell, then, you know, navigate accordingly. But there are ways that you can still get the products that you may like to use without having to pay the full price. You can get them at the 50% discount. Again, there are minimum requirements for that. So make sure that you understand the fine print. And if y'all know right now, they're changing some of their policies just due to the whole COVID situation, as with other companies. So just make sure that you read the requirements and understand those. All right, so I hope this video was helpful. Give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you hit subscribe. I would love to welcome you to my YouTube family. Bye for now.